Welcome back. I'm Shannon Register, and you're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. Every week, we bring you news and information you can use on your next real estate transaction. Today, we're at the 12th Annual Spring Woodlands Home and Garden Show out at the Woodlands Marriott. You can come by and see us. We are in the Bath Fitter Broadcasting booth. Come by and see us. Lots of people out taking advantage of seeing the show and the vendors that are out here. One of the vendors that we're talking with today is Josh Koenig. He is with Professional Pools, and we all know this is coming up on pool season. If you want to be able to swim this summer, you better start looking for that pool now. Is that right, Josh?
That's it. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. So, tell us about your company. I know you've been in business for a long time. You're here in the Woodlands. I've put in a lot of Woodlands pools. Tell us about your company.
Well, we're Preferred Pools, and we're here in the Woodlands. We do have new service new construction to pool service, repairs, remodels, a little bit of everything in the backyard.
Anything you can need for your pool or backyard, outdoor kitchens as
Absolutely.
So Preferred Pools has been around for a long time, and you've installed a lot of pools, but you also do all the other things that you need when you want to have that backyard that you can really go out and live in, make it a livable space.
We do. We offer basically a turnkey installation for your backyard, where we will come in and do the pool as well as the decking and surrounding areas, as well as we offer the summer kitchens, the landscaping, basically everything to make it a complete package backyard.
So what are some of the trends that you're seeing right now? I know in real estate, one of the things that we're seeing is that with the lot shortages that are going on, we see a lot of homes being built on smaller lots, taking advantage of some of those smaller lots around the city. And there's not as much room for a pool, and so it becomes kind of tricky fitting that pool in the backyard. What are you seeing as the trends going on?
Well, we can custom design and build anything to any shape and size so that we can accommodate those smaller backyards as well, all the way to the bigger country, acreage type yards. So really, they're being custom built, we can do it anything to your liking.
Are the beach entry pools, are those still popular?
They've kind of phased out a little bit. They're not quite as popular as they were. Mm-hmm. Most of the people are just doing the tanning ledge as the entry instead of the beach entry. One
of the things that I know I really enjoy in my pool is being able to put the umbrellas in the pool, the little cup holders. Do you recommend those?
Absolutely. We do make sure that you put umbrella anchors in the pool as well as around the pool, because it's a minor cost and it's good to have and can't hurt to have a couple extra.
Yeah, you need to do it before you finish the pool.
Absolutely.
It's not good as an afterthought. So some of the trends that you're seeing, are you seeing more contemporary pools? Are you seeing a lot of fountains? What kind of things are you seeing right now?
Well, everything was more into the natural landscape type.
With the rocks.
With the free form, with the rocks and the natural lagoon style. But for the most part now, you're starting to see a lot more of the contemporary shape, the rectangular, the Grecian type style, with the natural stones such as the travertines and whatnot around them to really fancy them up.
Mm-hmm. So those people that had those pools put in 20 years ago, they just they're coming back in style, right?
They are.
Get those renovated, and you do a lot of pool renovations.
Absolutely, we do. Absolutely, we can renovate and remodel, replaster, and update it to get it to the current standards.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of homes, when you're purchasing a home that has a pool, one of the biggest things I find is it needs resurfacing.
Correct.
The current homeowner doesn't want to drain the pool and have all that done to it. How long does it take to resurface a pool? Is that a week project?
It's a week project, between draining it and prepping it and getting it ready, and then one day to plaster it and another day to fill it up. So it's really pretty much from start to finish, you're full of water in about a week again.
And right now, we're going into summer, and in summer, it's such a great time to have a pool in Houston. We just have the perfect market for pools.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah. So when do they need to start the construction to have it ready by swim season?
Well, now's the perfect time. You want to get it in there now just in case you have any bad weather that delays anything or anything that could go wrong for whatever reason, so that way you get to use it this summer. Mm-hmm. But people are building them year round, so it's just a matter of if you want to get it in this summer, you really need to get out there and start going.
We're here at the Woodlands Woodlands Home Show. Do you have any specials for people that come by your booth?
We do, actually. We're putting in a 3900 cleaner for free. It's about a $1,200 value on any of the new construction pools. And then as well for our weekly maintenance, we're actually offering a month of service for free if you'll basically sign up for a 3-month deal.
Okay. Very good. And you do year-round maintenance on pools, and that's such a big thing. We're so busy. Who has time to go out and check the chemical levels in their pool, right?
That's it.
You do.
We do. The cost really is not that bad when you consider what you're going to put into your chemicals if you're doing it yourself, and then as well your time is the most valuable thing, and running back and forth to the pool store to get what you need and everything of that nature. That really it is. It's cheaper to end up with a pool service most of the time.
How much is pool service? I mean, we're talking about $100 to $200 a month?
Depending on the types of service, a full service, cleaning, chemicals, and everything on average is probably anywhere from $160 to maybe $200 a month. It all just depends on the size of the pool.
And is that a weekly or bi-weekly service?
That's a weekly service every week.
And that's what you recommend people doing as a weekly instead of a bi-weekly?
Yes. Bi-weekly, some people can get away with it, but it's ideal to do it once a week.
And what are some of those extras when people are putting in a new pool? What are some of those extras that they should make sure they do? Like, I know at my house, I like the automatic water refiller.
Yes.
Because I don't know what the technical name for it, but
the automatic water leveler is by far probably one of the smartest things to make sure that you have in there, because it just keeps the hassle of having to worry about making sure there's water in there, which can then burn up the pumps and that sort of nature.
Yeah, I really like that. What are any other features that are really popular that you would recommend that people get?
A lot of people now are going with the energy efficient pumps, the variable speed pumps that allow you to save the electricity by running at a lower speed, so you're conserving that electricity, as well as LED lighting is big right now with the colored lights and whatnot. So there's lots of potential opportunities.
There is some kind of anti-freeze system we have on our pool, and I really like it because on those really cold, freezing mornings we've had this year, everything's turned on and running, and it's great because we don't have any pipe problems.
No pipes freezing. As long as that water's on and moving, you won't have any issues.
Very good. And what's the time frame for putting in a pool? How long does it take? 6 weeks?
Typically,
8 weeks?
I say 4 to 8 weeks.
4 to 8 weeks. Okay.
I've had them done in sooner. I've gotten them done in about 3 weeks. So it all just depends.
Okay. And you can take those small to difficult yards and fit a pool back there.
Absolutely.
Make it work. And get them an outdoor kitchen, fireplaces, anything they want, right?
We can make it all work together.
Fantastic. All right. And you work mostly the Woodlands area. Tell us your website.
It is www.yourpreferredpools with an S. That's YOURPREFERRED pools with an S.com. Yourpreferredpools.com.
And if you missed any of the show or you want to find out more about Preferred Pools, you can go to our website, which is HoustonRealEstateRadio.com. You can see the videos of the show, find out more information. Call Josh. He can give you a quote on putting in a pool or just doing maintenance on your pool. And if you need a resurface, he can help you with that as well. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we've got a short show for you today because of the Houston Rockets, so we're going to be cutting it short. This is our last segment of the day. Join us next week at 6 p.m. for Houston Real Estate Radio. We'll be back next week from 6 to 7 p.m. And if you want to catch up on anything you missed on the show, go to HoustonRealEstateRadio.com.